So you have a desk job, you're sitting at the office 10 hours a day, plus commuting an hour each way on the train or in the car. So you're sitting for 12 hours a day, plus when you go to eat, you're sitting there too. So you're sitting a lot. How do you offset that? It's very important to move throughout the day. So how do you build movement into your daily activity where a lot of things require you just to sit? Here are some simple things that you can do. Number one is you have to take breaks. Maybe that means setting a timer on your phone. Okay. You have to take walk breaks every hour, every 90 minutes. Maybe that walk break is only 5 or 10 minutes, or you can stand up and stretch. But it's important for you to take a break every 60 to 90 minutes to stand up and either take a walk or stretch, just to offset some of that sitting that you've been doing for 60 minutes. Yeah, you can get into some type of focus zone if you're sitting and just doing work. I get it. That's important. It's also important to maintain a balance. So every 60 to 90 minutes, stand up and either stretch. Okay, you can do some short office stretches or take a 5 to 10 minute walk break. Number two is active commuting. So if it's possible, either bike or walk to wherever you're going. I have a couple of clients who their normal activity is to walk a mile to and from the train station. Okay, so that's 1 mile each way. So that's 2 miles a day. You do another 3 miles at some point during the day. That's your 5 miles or 10,000 steps, which is the minimum amount that you want to get each day in terms of walking. But adding in some type of active commuting, if possible, is important. I've also worked with coworkers who cycle to work, 4 to 10 miles, and that's their activity. They do that one way. You multiply that by 2 ways. That's anywhere from 10 to 20 miles of cycling each day, and they're in shape. So if you have access to either walking to public transportation or cycling to your office, do that. Number three is transforming your desk environment to be a little bit more healthy. A popular one now is having standing desk, right? So if you have a standing desk, you're standing for more hours of the day than you are sitting, which is terrific. You're standing, you're burning more calories, you're fixing your posture, it's better for your back. Yeah, you might feel a little fatigued. So that's when you sit down and you might take a little bit of break. But instead of having sitting being the main source of this is how I'm going to work, have standing be the main source of how you're going to work. The other thing you could do is get one of those balance balls, right? And so instead of sitting in a chair, you can sit in a balance ball. Helps with your core. It's better for your back. It helps with your glutes. So you're getting a little bit of a workout as you're sitting as well. The other thing you can do if you work in an office building is take the stairs instead of the elevator. It might make a minute difference, but taking stairs is going to help with your cardiovascular. It's actually increases your heart rate a little bit. It's terrific for you. So take the stairs instead of the elevator and really take advantage of your lunchtime break. Okay. Lunchtime break is given to you for a reason. So use that hour. You don't need a whole hour to consume food. So how do you maximize that? Maybe you get a 20-minute workout in, maybe you get a 30-minute workout in, and then you consume food for 10 minutes. But you don't need that hour to sit, play with your phone, look at social media, and eat. That's not the best use of your time when it comes to a mental break, a physical break. So stand up, maybe even take a walk. You only need to eat for 10 or 15 minutes. Then use the rest of that hour break that you have to go do some type of physical activity. If you have an hour break, eat for 10 minutes and then go for a 15-minute walk. That's terrific. You come back with some mental clarity, a great reset, and you're feeling good. It's much better than just sitting there during lunch, sitting and eating, looking at your phone. You can take hydrate breaks. So every 60, 90 minutes, walk up, go to the water cooler, get a sip of water. Maybe that's 5 to 10 minutes right there. Stay hydrated throughout the day. That's important. Lastly is post-work movement. So if you are sitting a lot during the day, 10, 12 hours, and then you get back to your home, you eat dinner, you're with the family, that's a lot of sitting too. Maybe do a few activities, with the kids, but it's important to do some type of post-work movement. A lot of folks that I work with are very successful at doing the treadmill after dinner. So after dinner, maybe put the kids to bed, they hop on the treadmill, for 20 or 30 minutes, anywhere between 8:30 and 9:30, 10 o'clock. It's great to get in, a little bit of cardiovascular, and they're ready to go to bed. Then they're ready to sleep, and at least do a quality night's sleep. So any type of post work movement is important too.